Hello, this is Keith. I'm with EveningShadowsTarot.com. If you would like to visit my website, just go below this video and you'll see a link of EveningShadowsTarot.com, and you just click on that and it'll bring it up. So far I've done 30 and got them on the air, different videos in the last 3 weeks. It hasn't been quite 3 weeks, but it's my guides tell me at night oftentimes what to work on during the day. And some days I don't get any done, other days I make up for it and get more done. And this is one that I'm doing, and it's on a new screen. I painted this screen. I have black cats with green eyes, and so I've kind of painted something and quickly and put it up, and this represents the world, and of course these two of my black cats, and the cards will be placed all through here and over and up, and we'll do a reading. And this is a series that I'm doing, and I was going to only do 4 of these, and I'm finding that my guide said you might want to do more, so I'm thinking 8, but I guess they'll tell me if it's more than that. Now, my cards, I've already shuffled them, and what I do is take several of them, put them behind, and I don't know exactly where this is leading us, but I will put it on here because I'll know after I finish. And you might claim this as your reading. Let's see what this first one is. The first one is a warning, and you'll notice that the man is guiding his boat. He's using these are swords here, and they're called troubled waters. But he's using this pole, and he's just guiding himself. And he's got his wife and little kid over here. And what this is telling us is moving out of troubled waters. So if this is yours, you're feeling like you're not making enough money. Perhaps there are things wrong where you're working, and you're going to change jobs. It's telling you, move out of troubled waters. Don't let it bother you any longer. Move on. And I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if it will tell us exactly what it is. The next one is the world. And this reminds us of what the world's going through right now. You know, we feel like we have some economic problems here in the United States, and we do. We're not in this thing alone. Other countries are feeling the same thing. It's frightening because so many people are going to lose everything they have, and I hope it's none of you, and I hope it's not me. But this is something we just don't know. You know, this may warn us. It is saying move away from troubled waters. This could also mean get out of debt as much as possible. But bad times are coming. This is a worldwide thing. You know, we think, oh well, we go to the store and there's shortages. There's aisles that doesn't have anything on some of the shelves, and there's shortage. Well, this is not just the United States feeling the shortage. It's lots of countries. So let's see where this is leading us. What direction? I put this under here, and I take the next card, and it has to do with it's the night. And the night, there are 4 nights, and two of them, the night is rushing in, like the swords. He's rushing in. This one is emotion, and his horse is paced and just walking slowly. So when you're dealing with emotions, you're emotionally upset, take life easy. Don't rush in and make a mistake saying the wrong thing. Think about it. Think about how to work the problem out. This one is judgment. And we've always been taught that if you're religious, that when we die, that we'll be resurrected and start a new life. Well, this isn't, even though these people are in caskets, they're standing up, this young child, a man, woman, other people in the background, and it is an angel, but this one represents, is not representing dying and starting a new life. It's saying that we are going to be starting a new life. And I think maybe we are. We're moving into a different world, folks, different time. When I was born, it was World War II. And I have worried so much that now that I'm older, that there's going to be a World War III. And I was hoping we'll never have a war, and I still hope that. But there's warnings about different bad things that are happening. Money's short, people living in tents, people losing their homes, their cars. Some people are living in cars, and they're lucky if they have a car to live in. Some people are moving to smaller homes. Some people, and especially in California, there'll be maybe 4 or 5 families living in one house. It was designed for one family. Now that's showing how things are changing, folks. And this is a new world, and we're going to make it one way or another. We'll make it, folks. And this isn't the first time that people in the United States have felt a pinch and have had trouble. And my grandmother, her husband had passed away, my grandfather, and she's Choctaw Indian, and she had 7 children. And believe it or not, she raised those 7 children on her own. And that was a long time ago. She died in 1961. And you can imagine, that's 60 years ago that she passed away. But things were rough then. And, she raised those kids. And not only that, some of her sisters were having trouble, and they'd send their kids for her to take care of, as if she didn't have enough. But she always made it. She was a wonderful person. And I used to say, I called her Momo, and I said, Momo, do you believe in that there is a devil, and do you believe in hell? And she said, I do believe that there is hell, and I believe it's here on earth. And I've thought about that, and I believe she's right on that. I think maybe if we can survive this, we're surviving a living hell. So let's take the next card and see where it's leading us. This is Temperance, and that means don't overdo anything. And right now, I think it's telling us, don't spend too much money. If you're in trouble, try to take it easy. If you're married, talk it over. Both of you have to agree on what to do. And having 2 people decide something is really good to have if you have someone. Let's see what else we've got here. This one is the Page of Wands, and that's just the everyday person. So whoever claims this is in troubled waters. They're not happy with their job. They're not happy with something. And they feel like things are dangerous right now. And this is a common working man. He's not wealthy. Whoever claims this can be man or woman. But whoever claims it is not wealthy. They may have enough money to live on and making enough money, but they're not like the royal family. Not many people like that. I always said that like Prince Harry, and then I think Harry now has kind of turned his back on the royal family and wants to make it on his own, and I think so. He has a lot of this wand in him too. He's being practical, at least, the way he sees life and his wife. This one is the King of Swords, and the king cuts through, and he doesn't have a lot of patience. The queen does have patience, but the king doesn't, and he cuts through. I mean, this is truth with his sword. I don't mean he cuts you, but he cuts through the malarkey, and he's here to be strong for us and tell us not to lollygag around. The next one is um, the lovers card. And usually this is, when we say lovers, they're partners or they're married and work together as a team. And boy, it's good to have a team member through this. Let's see what this card's going to bring us. Strength. And it tells us that we need strength. And this is a lion, and this young lady is, she's not hurting the lion, but she's petting it, and she's showing her strength. That she's as strong as a lion is what she's showing. They're not fighting. I don't believe she would win it if they were fighting, but you're going to need that inner strength. And I'll tell you, there are times that that inner strength will get you everything you want. But you've got to have it. You've got to have that strength. And sometimes a friend can talk you into being stronger. The next card is 2. And it's about the man has the world, and he's looking at the world, and he has a wand. So he's very practical. He's holding on to one of the wands, and the other one is standing here. He's looking at the water, and I'll tell you, he's telling us that the whole world is in the same shape. I have recently seen some YouTube films about California, and they'll go to the coast and they will show all these ships, sometimes 30 or 40 of these ships, and they have containers on them. And you know, sometimes they can get 2,000 containers on one of those ships. And those, I believe that used to cost $5,000 or $6,000 to ship them here to the United States with products that we need. And now, the last I heard, it cost $26,000 for each container. So things are going up, and I'm afraid everything is. And we're going to be limited. People are cutting back on the cars, and on building cars. They're going to build fewer cars. It's scary times, folks. Now, this is our last card, and let's see where it's leading us. If it's going to give us any hope, and it is. This, when I painted this, I wanted something that looked like the world, so I just put this ball right here, and on a chain, and that's the earth. And I have black cats that came to me, and with green eyes, and I said I wanted one, and I wound up with a bunch. The universe sent me a bunch. Now, if I didn't have to feed all of them, and I did find homes for some, and this card is the cup, and it is the 4 of cups, and if you notice, there's a cloud, and it's holding a cup, and it's offering it to this man. Now, he has 3 cups down here, but let me move that up where you can see that. See those 3 cups? And he has those 3 cups, and then making an offer. And he doesn't seem to be paying attention. What this is telling us is you're going to have an offer about something. I don't know if it's for another job. I don't know if it's for a partnership. I don't know if you're single and it's going to be someone offering to say, let's get married. I don't know where it's going to lead you. Each person is going to lead a different direction. But isn't that interesting? And it says, I was taught, that this person is just kind of daydreaming. It's not reaching out and getting that. So you're going to be offered something, and you be sure and analyze what it is and see if it's what you want and if it will help you. If you would like to subscribe and have a little bell come up and mark it on there and give me thumbs up, oh, I'd appreciate it so much. If you'd like to comment, I would appreciate that too. What I would like for you to do is to read these, see if this one fits you. There'll be several in here, and you can claim it as your reading. Thank you. Goodbye.